Congratulations on opening up your new HighLevel account. In this overview of what HighLevel has to offer, it is intended to be just a quick instructional tutorial guide on how to navigate around your account because, for one, I wish that I had this explained to me very simplistically when I had come on a few years ago. So without further ado, where we are at right now is I have a split view of your navigation when you are on the inside of your agency account. So when you are in the agency view on this side here, you'll see the different type of products that are available, as well as your agency dashboard and your SaaS configurator. And for this tutorial, I'm not going to do a deep dive on the actual products in themselves, but more to show you how to use the navigational nav bars so that you can do this with confidence and get up and running. So when you are in your agency view here, you can see that there's Get Free AI. That's the current promotion. There's the AI suite. Ask AI is the built-in version of a ChatGPT. You can consider it your AI sidekick. Your agency dashboard is self-explanatory. It'll be your actual dashboard. And then the SaaS configurator is where once you get further into your agency growth and selling packages is where you'll go and set up your stuff to resell. Then there's also a prospecting tool. So when you are finally ready to start looking for customers out there, you can search for different businesses that may need what it is that you are offering. Then when it comes to having multiple accounts, you can set up multiple accounts. If you're in the $97 plan, your account will come with 3 different sub accounts for you to use. If you're in $297 or $497, you'll have unlimited accounts that you can create. Then in the account snapshots, what's really nice is that HighLevel has pre-built systems, which are called snapshots, for several different professions. I think now there's up over 70 different pre-made systems. So in those systems in itself are the things that that business will need, just as you, to attract new customers, communicate with customers, get reviews, and automate your follow-up. As we're still in the agency dashboard, there's also the reselling add-ons for different types of products that you can add additionally to your agency account, because as a marketing agency, and that's what you are considered now by activating an account with HighLevel, you can customize what it is that you want to create, again, for your product, for your packages, and to be able to bring in more additional income. You can then be able to set your prices. Then in here, there's add-ons. So if you feel as though you need premium support beyond the entry-level support with HighLevel, then you can get dedicated support at additional fee. And I can tell you from my experience, I have not used but if you want to have a dedicated Slack and channel, then they have that as well. There's also the ability to white label a mobile app. And then there's also a HighLevel certification. I happen to be HighLevel certified, so I'm a certified admin. With the certification, you can then become a certified admin if you want to dive into finding customers that are looking for people just like yourself to wind up setting up accounts once you get acclimated to using the system. There's also an affiliate program. So the affiliate program then is really robust. You can make 40% reoccurring commission with and being part of a community. Then there's the template library. In your template library, you're going to find that there's absolutely everything that you could imagine for getting your business up and running. Because if you don't have a website and you are wanting to build one and have that be the first thing that you want to create, everything is in here. Okay. So then going back, there is a partner program. So HighLevel partners with the certified admins that get certified within the ecosystem. So that way you can find somebody to help get your stuff set up if you don't want to actually do the setup for yourself. Then there's a university, which is fantastic because there are ultimate connections with other people that are like-minded. You can find friends. There's a learning center. And what I like the most is how interactive the community is in itself. And if you are trying to learn how to sell software as a service, and that is what SaaS stands for, then what's really cool is that in what is in the SaaS mode, technically, as it says, with the small business features, there's two-way texting, web chat, there's Google My Business, there's Facebook Messenger chat, a reputation management for missed call text back. This right here is phenomenal. You never want to miss a phone call. And then for agency features for you, the agency, there's auto sub account generation, auto user permission generation, dunning and non-payment lockout, Twilio rebuilding, and SaaS dashboard. Now, there's multiple uses for what HighLevel can do. You do not need to try learning all of this at once. And so then we're going to move on. There's the GHL swag store. Then there's the idea board. So on the idea board, we have the roadmap. The roadmap shares when something is possibly going to be coming out and what the improvements are. Then there's feedback. The company does look for your feedback. So if you come across an idea for an improvement, once you are in the system, you can come over here, put it in, and the developers look at all this on a regular basis. This is the change log. So when improvements come out or new features and products come out, that's where that is found. And then there's a mobile app. So there is the HighLevel branded app that's free. There's the lead connector app, which is the gray labeled, and it's good for Apple as well as Android. The HighLevel app comes with the HighLevel brand on it. The lead connector app is a gray label. And then if you want to take your agency to the top level, then there is the custom agency app for an additional fee. Then there's the desktop app. So you can really customize the look of your particular account, which is really nice. Then there's the app marketplace. What's really cool about the app marketplace is there's a whole bunch of other applications that play very nicely with HighLevel, and they can integrate into your CRM. So think of it almost like digital Legos, because you can find something in here to be able to make your particular CRM and your whole application and agency offerings even more powerful than what your current account is. And that's saying a lot, because what you have at your fingertips right now, once you get using it, is just, it works extremely, extremely well. And you can disregard these particular links right here. We are actually on the inside of my account. So those are additional links that you can add to your own navigation. And why I show this particular view is because Then when we go to settings right here, we'll hop over here now. This is what this view looks like when you hit this settings button right here. Okay. So then what happens is next, when you hit settings, this is going to bring you to your second navigation bar that's still within your agency dashboard. So we're going to go to settings. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back just to show you that right now, if we go up here, say to the agency dashboard, you're in the agency. We went through all of the different features as far as the overview of this particular navigation bar. And the reason too I wanted to do this is that when you're in here the first few times for a while, it can be a little bit confusing when you're on this nav bar and then you go to settings. So see, so now you have another navigation bar. There's the two navigation bars within inside your agency administration view. So we go back. So we're in the agency, and then we're going to go to settings. Now, within this area, this is the area that you need to set up your profile. So you'll go in, you'll set up your first name, then you're going to go next to set up your company details. That'll be your address and everything. If you have any team members, this is where you're going to go set up and add a user. Then there's going to be billing, and billing will be where you would put in your charge card information or make any changes to the account, the card that you have on file. Then with phone integration, this is where you'll have your agency settings, account setup, account creation, and email notifications related to your phone integration. Then when it comes to email services, this tab then is for your email setting department. And one way that I like to describe this particular area when it comes to when you're in your agency view and then your settings for your agency view is if you thought about it as being a big building and we're now on, say, the floor of email services. Then within the email services, you'll have your settings for setting up your SMTP, your location settings. Then there's risk management, bounce classifications, and so on and so forth. But what I want to stress is this is only an overview, because what you're going to need to do is set up your call with the success team. Then you're going to have system emails. So the system emails, what's really nice is that you have the ability to customize your welcome email for your agency customers, as well as the verification template email so that somebody can get back in the system. And then in here's the workflow for premium features. Workflow for external AI models. Domain purchase. Private integrations. Affiliates. Custom menu links. Stripe. API. Compliance. Labs. Audits. Media storage. With the announcements tab, you're going to find that there's critical announcements, warning announcements, general announcements, and the ability to create a custom announcement. You'll also have the ability to show the status within certain sub accounts or within your account. And how to change the status of that is to hit the icon right here for the pencil icon, and you can either put it in draft or you can hit publish. Now that I gave you a visual overview of the navigation within your account, I just wanted to bring you to your Launchpad, and this is going to be very, very quick. You're going to see that there's the foundation steps, there's the marketing, lead, and generation, there's sales and conversion, there's website and monetization, and e-commerce. Now remember, the first step that you need to do is to do your onboarding. That'll make this a lot simpler, and you can just take this in bite-sized snacks. Now, you will notice that there's videos in here. The most important thing that I want to point out to you is that they are not long. In fact,
this video, I'll show you how you can.
In fact, this is why I wanted to make this overview, is just to show you that your foundational videos are approximately like 2 minutes a piece. They're really, really brief. You can just take your time to go through the videos when you look at the certain topic. We'll go back to the Launchpad that you feel really interests you. But keeping it super simple, just remember that when you are in your agency view, that there's 2 different nav bars. I showed that in the beginning. And then just be sure to set up your onboarding call and know that HighLevel is with you 24/7, 365 days of the year. And just take this step by step, get your business contact information set up, then work with the HighLevel onboarding success team to share with them what are your goals. Because when it comes to setting up your HighLevel account for what your goals are for your business, that's going to be the number one thing that you'll need to get help with. Because with how much you can customize HighLevel, everybody's needs are going to be a little bit different. But I know from using HighLevel for several years now that the first step is to know where to go. So once you have your onboarding call, you'll have a really good idea of your foundation. And then when you need ongoing support, that's where you can click right here on the support tab, and you can start a Zoom call. They'll hop on with you 24/7, or if you prefer to do it through a chat, you can. And then there's also the help center. There's a bunch of HighLevel courses, and there's a really fun Facebook group. Here's the announcements. There's HighLevel events. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend going to the in-person events. You'll make friends, and it's an absolute blast. So thank you for watching, and we will see you possibly at an event. And again, just go to your settings tab. You can replay this video, go step by step when it comes to if you need to go to the settings tab like this and then go back, because you'll have 2 different views. And just keep it simple and just take a look at just getting your profile set up and booking your one-to-one onboarding call.